My name is Maria, and I come from Poland. I work as a maid in a large, beautiful house. I go there twice every week. The house belongs to Ms. Sanchez. She is a good woman, hardworking, tired, but always kind to me. Ms. Sanchez has no husband. She lives alone. I clean her home, wash the dishes, mop the floors, and do the laundry. Her house is bright and peaceful, with a small garden and a sunny terrace where the morning light stays for hours. Ms. Sanchez has one son, named Daniel. He is around 30. He has no job and lives with friends in another part of the city. Sometimes he comes early in the morning, sits on the sofa, watches TV, or drinks beer on the terrace. He never talks much, just hello, and that's it. I usually carry his empty beer bottles to the basement, a cold, dark place I don't like, but it is part of my job. Back in Poland, I worked in a small shop. Life was difficult, especially after my divorce. That's why I moved here, to earn money for my daughter. I send her money every month. I miss her every single day. One morning, Daniel came into the kitchen while I was cleaning. He looked worried. "Maria, I need your help," he said. "What do you need?" I asked. "I'm going on a trip for a few weeks. Please don't tell my mother. She will worry. Just say I'm at home." I was shocked. "You want me to lie?" He nodded. "Please, she always asks you about me." I didn't want trouble, but he looked tired and lost. So I agreed. The next morning, I saw him leave with a small bag. And then nothing. He disappeared. Days passed. The house felt strangely empty. Ms. Sanchez called me every evening. "Maria, is Daniel at home? Is everything okay?" And every day I lied. "Yes, Ms. Sanchez, everything is fine." But the truth was growing heavier inside me. 2 weeks later, Ms. Sanchez came home early. She wanted to talk to Daniel. I panicked and told her he went out in the morning. She sighed, tired and sad. "She never answers my calls," she said. "I don't know what to do with him anymore." I felt terrible. Later that day, I went to the basement and noticed something strange. Beer bottles were missing. Some cases were open. Glass was broken on the floor. Someone had been there. But Daniel was supposed to be gone. I tried to ignore it, but the days started feeling darker. A few mornings later, I saw a man near the back gate, a tall man in a dark jacket. When I looked at him, he turned and walked away quickly. My heart raced. And again, the basement bottles disappeared. Every time Ms. Sanchez called, I felt sick inside. "Yes, Miss Sanchez," I said weakly. "Daniel is fine." But the truth kept getting bigger. One morning, the back door was open. I searched the house. No one answered. In the basement, more bottles were missing. The floor was wet. It felt like someone was living there. Soon, Miss Sanchez got a strange message. "Don't worry, I'm okay." Sent from an unknown number. Her face went pale. "Maria, do you think something happened to him?" I wanted to tell her everything, but I couldn't. She was already so exhausted. The next days were worse. One afternoon, I walked into the house and saw chaos. The furniture moved, drawers open, tables broken. My stomach dropped. Ms. Sanchez rushed home, frightened. We went to the basement together. More bottles gone. More mess. More signs someone had been there at night. She whispered, "Maybe Daniel came back. Maybe he was hiding." That night, guilt crushed me. I couldn't sleep. The next morning, I finally told her the truth. Everything. The bottles, the blanket, the food. the clothes. She listened quietly and said only, "Thank you, Maria." Later that day, I heard voices inside the house. I stepped in slowly. Daniel was sitting at the table with Miss Sanchez. He looked weak, dirty, and ashamed. He said, "I had nowhere to go. I slept in the basement. I didn't want you to see me like this." Miss Sanchez began to cry. "You should have told me," she whispered. "You're my mother." Daniel looked down. "I'm sorry." I felt tears in my eyes, too. After that day, things slowly changed. Daniel stayed home. He helped in the garden. He cleaned the terrace. He talked more. He tried to be better. Miss Sanchez looked happier. She baked on weekends again and shared cake with me for my daughter. Months passed, and one afternoon she called me happily. "Maria, Daniel found a job in a shop." Daniel smiled shyly. "It's small, but it's a start." The house felt warm again, safe again, honest again. And I learned something important. Small lies can grow like shadows, but the truth brings light back into the house. Thank you for listening to this story. If you enjoyed it, please like, share, and subscribe to Honest Journeys. Your support means the world to us. Stay with us for more simple, powerful stories in easy English.